All right, welcome to Module 3. In this module, our expert will be covering setting up and running the campaign. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
All right, so here we are on the actual campaign settings page. We're going to go through the process of setting up and running and launching our campaign here. Now, the first thing you might notice is this number right here. Our targeting's reach as far as impressions is 10 billion plus. Why? Because we haven't set any categories to narrow down our audience yet. So right here in location, language, and down here in the audience section, we'll start narrowing that number down. Maybe not as much as you think, though, because it's teeth whitening. It's not really super specific to any demographic. It's not really super specific to any niche or any hobby or any area of interest. Everybody, for the most part, has teeth. So we might end up leaving this pretty broad. Now let's say we're going to operate inside the United States only, so we won't mess with the location at all. Although if you really wanted to, you could add cities, zip codes, states in here. You could even go to advanced search, and you could narrow in on one little neighborhood. Let's say you were a door-to-door teeth whitening kit salesman and you wanted to do some local area stuff, generate leads in the local area. You could drop a pin right there inside of Lexington, and or let's say, this whole area here, and adjust the radius a little bit and target anybody within 10 nautical miles of, let's say, Shelbyville and Waddy in Kentucky there. So you can get pretty advanced with the locations. We're not going to
Hello, and welcome to this course on banner advertising. In this course, we're going to cover how to drive traffic with banner advertising. This course is divided into 3 modules. Module 1 covers creating banner ads. Module 2 covers ad campaign goals. And Module 3 covers setting up and running the campaign. By the time this course is over, you'll know how to effectively create and run banner ad campaigns for your business. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first module. Hey folks, welcome to Module 2. In this module, our expert will be covering ad campaign goals. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
All right, so we're here where we left off in the last lesson at the campaign page. Basically what Google Ads has done, and most of the major ad platforms have done this as well, is they want to take users and have them choose an overall campaign goal before they start creating their ad. And then throughout the process, based on the goal that they choose, they're going to get little hints and little tailorizations to sort of help them accomplish what they're trying to. It's a pretty smart move, and it makes it much more accessible to your average Joe who would sometimes just play with these different ad platforms and not have any success and then give up. So this is definitely a move in the right direction. Let's go through each of these goals and see which ones are relevant to us since we're running a display ad campaign. So first off, sales. Drive sales online, in-app, by phone, or in store. That's pretty straightforward, right? You're either going to be sending somebody to a sales page or to an e-commerce store. And you can also do it via app and phone with phone numbers inside of the ads, which is kind of cool. And it looks like campaign types, search, display, and shopping are associated with this. So this could be an option for us. Next one, leads. Get leads and other conversions by encouraging customers to take an action. Pretty straightforward, sending people to landing pages, right? Campaign types, search, display, shopping, video. Website traffic. Get people to visit your website. The most basic, straightforward one out there. A little bit overused, I would say. Generally speaking, you should be choosing one of these two if you're just moving website traffic. But if you're just doing content marketing or something like that, this could be a good option. Search, display, shopping, video, once again, are the associated campaign types that you can choose from if you choose this as your goal. Product and brand consideration. Now, this is an interesting one. This is where you can actually get some complex ads that allow users to sort of explore the different features of products or services and allows them to sort of compare yours to other offerings out there. It does work with display and with video. Brand awareness and reach. This is less about people clicking and actually taking an action and more about just getting your brand identity, your visual brand identity and name out there in front of as many eyeballs as possible. So it's mostly focused on impressions, not clicks, not conversions, but impressions. Okay, so that subconsciously people start becoming more aware of your brand because they're seeing it everywhere, whether or not they're actually, typing into a form or buying your stuff at that moment. So campaign types for this, as you can imagine, display is in fact one of them, and video is the other. App promotion. That's exactly what it sounds like, and you're trying to get installs and interactions for your mobile app. And create a campaign without a goals guidance. You should really stay away from this one unless you're kind of an ads guru and you know everything about this. You know the bidding, you know the auction concept, conversions, all the different algorithms and variables and elements involved, and you understand how it works, and you want to just sort of go in there and do everything on your own. This is the option for you, but it's not a particularly smart one if you're not an absolute AdWords guru. So it's better to pick one of these. And I think for us, we're just going to send people straight to a sales page for our teeth whitening solution. Let's click on this. We're going to choose display. We could choose shopping if we're sending them to an e-commerce store or something like that. That's definitely an option. We'll just do a standard display ad this time, though. And standard display ad campaign. Gmail campaign, that's a pretty cool concept as well, sending people or showing people ads within their free Gmail accounts. We'll stick with standard display campaign so we can show up and pop up on websites all over the web while people are browsing. And we'll go to, we'll say whiteteeth.com, which I don't even know if that is a website. I'm just typing it in. We'll hit continue. And this brings us into the actual process of setting up the campaign, which is what we'll start getting into more in the next lesson.
Okay guys, welcome to Module 1. In this module, our expert will be teaching you about designing the actual banner ads. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
All right, guys, so we are inside of Banner Snack, and this is where we're going to create our AdWords banner ad. Now, there's two options here, single banner and banner set. Banner set is an incredibly useful tool that you need to be aware of. It can really decrease the amount of time that you spend trying to customize all the different dimensions and sizes of banners. You just grab your main elements, so your main image and your headline and maybe a little bit more text, and then you create one ad, and then it automatically creates all the rest of those ads in all the different dimensions. The sidebar dimension, the header dimension, the perfect square dimension, the smaller perfect square dimension. You understand what I'm saying? And all you do is you go through after it's auto-generated those and you click and drag things around a little bit. It's an incredibly useful tool. Now, to keep things simple for the purpose of this lesson, we're just going to make a single banner ad to use inside of the Google Display Network ads platform. So let's go with a standard large rectangle. Now, there's a ton of great templates to work with and to start with. We're going to skip these, and of course there's some seasonal ones here taking up most of the queue. We're going to go ahead and create our own. So I'm going to come over here to add image. I'm going to grab this image of a gal over here, put her right there. We're going to scale her a little bit so she takes up a little bit less space. There we go. Almost perfect. Okay, and that gives us a little bit of room for a headline above her. Let's add some text. Because of the size of the ad, we'll just use the subheadline size. And we're going to say, just for grins, that we're selling some type of a tooth whitening kit, okay? So let's actually put the word overnight there. We'll grab a larger headline text. We'll put whiter teeth overnight, and let's give it a little bit of color. Blue and some red. Whiter teeth overnight. Pretty straightforward, standard toothpaste ad. These have not changed very much in the last 200 years or so, I don't think. Let's see. So everything jives here. Okay, this is a good square banner ad. We've got a smiling woman with white teeth. We've got the headline, whiter teeth overnight, and we would presumably be sending someone, when they click on this, to a landing page for a free, trial kit or something like that if we were doing a loss leader thing, or we could send them directly to a sales page or an e-commerce store or something along those lines so that we can get them into our funnel and offer them our solution. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and we'll call this Teeth 01, and let's see, let's save again, and this time what we'll do is we'll download the PNG. So now we'll come over here to Google AdWords, and we are going to click on, let's go to campaigns, new campaign, and now we need to pick a goal for this campaign, which is what we'll do in the next lesson.